Hi, Collective. Okay, so we're going to get some messages right off the bat. I'm already feeling nervous energy. So somebody could be nervous about something. Okay. We're going to start out with the Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle. Hope everybody's good. Let's roll the dice and see what we got. It's coming in for you at this time. I just did my nails. Started all fresh. Got new poly gel. Oh my god, it works so good. I love it. So we have Virgo, we have Neptune, no day of the week, Pisces, and subconscious, and we have number 6 in reverse. So 9, which is Virgo energy, the Hermit. Okay, I still have my other hand to do, and this, my thumb, which that's the dip powder. So, all right, let's see what's coming in, I almost want to say for Virgo. So yeah, why don't we do a video for you guys for my Virgos? Coming in for Virgo, please, at this time. If you guys are new, welcome aboard. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for your girl. Leave a like if this resonates for you in any way. And also, I do sell oils. I have an Etsy page, and I have merchandise that I offer as well available. The link's in my description, my bio, or you can check me out and just type in the same name I have on here, all one word, Firefox Fairy. Also, per order of oils, they do come with free crystals. I have 21 or 23 oils up and going. They all have a purpose. You can use them in your skin or in your craft, meaning spell work, manifesting, anything of that nature. Or some of them, they smell good. So like my lunar moon, my goddess oil, my immortality, Venus love oil, protection oil, reversal on crossing, 8 chakras oil, opens and activates all your chakras. I have all 12 zodiac sign oils available. Indigo water oil, which is like Florida water. It's for healing, cleansing, and purifying. Mother's Bliss, which is a healing oil. Guardian Angel all-purpose protection oil. And if you need me to pray for somebody, I'll do that for free. I do have some special prayer oil already made. I'll light a candle and write a petition. Just email me. And also my email, Cash App, and Venmo card information is all in my description as well. To get a hold of me, I offer personal readings, crystal ball readings, and MLM readings, and hidden truth messages with Prince Orb, as he's a demon of truth. He can also answer past, present, and things to come. And lastly, if you need a remedy or need spell work done, also feel free to reach out to me. Areas I can help you are oils, herbs, and crystals for a remedy. So we have number 4, be yourself. We have 15 with a retract. And we have number 30, take action. So what's coming in for Virgo, please, at this time? And 38, focus. Okay, we have 21, listen to the little creature in your belly. So that would be your intuition. And it kind of reminds me, too, of this Be Yourself card. Remember I said I got nervous energy? So somebody could be nervous about something. All right, so that talks about being yourself, number 4. It says, a wise man once said, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Now is the time to stand firm in who you are and what you believe in. Or what you believe. Life has made you the person you are. Do not be ashamed or embarrassed about your weaknesses, nor modest about your strengths. Don't try to hide your weirdness either. It's one of the things that make you a compelling creature. In a world that demands your conformity and phrases your fitting in, loving yourself is an act of rebellion. When you let your true colors shine and fly that freak flag, your yellow weirdos can find you on the universal radar. Your life will change because of this. You'll no longer go where you are tolerated. Instead, you'll go where you are celebrated. So rebel on, you gorgeous freaking weirdo. All right, so it's 15, retract. Now is the moment to withdraw, protect. Just as the opossum will play dead when threatened, so too must you lay low and observe. While retracting from life is no way to live, it will serve you for short periods of time. Whatever quandary you find yourself in right now, seclusion and quiet are powerful allies. Await inspiration for your next move. Create a gentle environment for your spirit, heart, mind, and body. Go into the deep woods of your own psyche with curiosity and wonder. And then it says, contemplate. The right answer will arise by itself. Dare to trust. Let yourself off the hook. Okay, we're going to also pull some love cards as well. Okay, and then we have 30 with take action. This is your call to take action. The time for contemplation has passed. You already know what to do. You are now required to take a leap of faith and put your energies in motion. While it is unwise to take action before an idea or project has fully marinated, too often we don't trust ourselves enough to act. But as the famous poet once said, boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. The moment you put your energy behind an idea, you've started the transformation process. This is creation itself. Mighty forces, often unseen, will move on your behalf. Do not hesitate. Put your brave boots on and go be the girl who decided to go for it. Leap and the net will appear, or you'll grow wings on the way down. Either way, jump. And then we have 38 with focus. You have a choice right now. Look at what you treasure or what you despise. What you hope for or what you fear. Either way, what you think about grows. Your focus is a power source, amplifying and expanding what it perceives. Now is the time to use this very simple power to direct the energy and flow of your experience. When you focus on what you already have with gratitude and on what you want with love and appreciation, you create the energy version of your vision before there is any proof in the material world. You can take that vision to the planning board and map your own road to world domination. Okay, and that's a really pretty card. All right, I'm actually going to pull it's called, I think it's the Muse Madness, or I don't remember what the deck's called, but it kind of has some of the same images. They kind of remind me of that deck, so, and I haven't pulled it in a while. So we'll see what comes out for you. Okay, it's a gray deck. I actually have two here. I have this one, Curiosity, what sparks your interest, and then I have this one. So every step counts, number 22. So yeah, why don't we see what's coming in for you guys, for Virgo, please. And I'm actually being, now after this, drawn to the Dolls Oracle. So we're going to pull some Dolls Oracle decks after. Okay, so I'm really liking that theme for your guys' reading. What's coming in for Virgo? What do they need to know, be aware of at this time for their highest good? Divine beings, God and goddesses, ascended masters, I call on you now to assist with Virgo's reading and deliver them clear, accurate, and precise messages on their behalf, and use me as a channel to deliver the messages for them. So mote it be. Alright, so if these resonate for you guys, hit the like button and feel free to leave a comment. It helps me, the reader, pick up on your guys' energies, and also I love to hear from you guys, and it also helps the algorithm for the channel. So what's coming in, please, for Virgo? Alright, we have time to move on. Number 38. So time to move on from something. All right, we have 26, the day you plant the seed. Okay, so getting things going. The day you plant the seed. Maybe setting things in motion. And then we have confessions, number 30, or number 20. That's a pretty card. I really like these cards, they're cool. Okay, love is in the air. Number 16. Love is in the air. And that's funny because I grabbed this heart-shaped deck. Nice. Okay, what else, please, for Virgo? Queen of everything. And I just literally was hearing Prince of Palestines. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Why am I hearing that? And then that comes out. So that's crazy. Number 21, that's my number. So Queen of everything. Queen of Palestines. Or Prince of Palestines. It says, there is always a way. Number 34. So there is always a way. At the bottom we have journey. Number 8. So you guys could be going on some type of journey, or like I said, maybe even moving on. The day you plant the seed. Okay, we have Jar of Dreams, going after your dreams for some of you guys. Number 41. Let's get one more. Thank you. The ship has sailed. Number 27. Know your worth is at the bottom. So maybe Spirit's telling you, some of you guys, maybe it's time to move on from a current situation to a better situation. If it has to do with love, it says at the bottom, know your worth, number 24. So yeah, why don't we get some love cards and see if it's either your confessions or their confessions. Let's see how your current person that you're thinking about is feeling about you. Thank you, spirits. All right, let's see what's coming in. Very nice. Okay, so they're saying you're so different from everyone around me, and why do I feel this way? At first I thought it said, why do I feel this way? But why do I feel this way? Okay. So either flip or switch. He, she, they, boy, girl, however it resonates to you. Or flip the script. So whatever comes out could either be coming from how your person's feeling, or it could also be coming from how you're feeling. So use your intuition above all else in these messages. These are kind of hard to shuffle. All right, how's the Virgo's person feeling about Virgo, please? I cannot let go of you. Do not put up with my BS. Person on Virgo's mind. I cannot do this right now. We have drugs and alcohol, and I feel lonely. Okay, so I'm just going to fix these cards. Says, why can't I tell you the truth? If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Okay. Okay, how else is Virgo's person feeling about them? Alright. Says, you were right. I need to figure myself out, and I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. You're too nice, and I don't deserve your kindness. Emotions overwhelm me, and I wish I could understand you. I cannot come to you now. It's at the bottom. Okay, so there could be somebody that's struggling with drugs or alcohol. They feel lonely. They also feel like they can't let go of you, but they don't want you to put up with their BS either. So yeah, that's true. If you truly love this person, you're going to want to, you know, see them at their best. You're going to want to support them, and they want to, you know, make them better themselves. Okay. You're not going to want to hurt them. You're going to want to help them. If this is really love, you know. All right, this is called Spill the Tea or Spill the Beans Oracle. All right, person on Virgo's mind. What else is coming in, please, for Virgo in regards to love? And I got the unspoken, hidden, or unsaid feelings of love. We can also get, and then we'll get into the tarot. Yeah, because I feel like this is going to be a love reading for you guys. I don't know why. I just had that feeling. That's why I was starting off with love decks. I'm going to use the Muse Tarot today. I haven't used that in a while either. The Muse Tarot. I think we might use the Crow Tarot for the main deck, and then we'll use the Muse Tarot for the clarifying. All right, for Virgo, please. For Virgo. It's coming in for them. Okay, we have Fuego, chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. And I actually have a tarot deck called Del Fuego. That's over there. Maybe we'll use that, I don't know, to clarify. Okay, we have Spilling the Beans. This deck is called Spilling the Beans. Okay, revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. And Long Road. Delays, trials, and tribulations, taking the long way. We have Grow Up, major transformation, drastic changes, self-improvement. Okay, we have Zero Fucks, disregard, unfazed, and unbothered, carefree. We have Keeping It 100, honesty, showing true colors, transparent intentions. And we have Squad, close friends, birds of a feather flock together, and soul tribe. Okay, we have Knocked Up coming out. Pregnancy, baby on the way, expecting. And we have Booty Call. Beck and Call, sexual invitation, all about the sex. Okay, we have Throwing Hands at the bottom. Disagreements, hostility and animosity, conflict and fighting. We have Detective, snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. Maybe about this booty call, or spilling the beans. Something is about to be revealed, secrets. Cats out of the bag, somebody could be untrustworthy. Whether this be you or them. We have Cloud 9, emotional fulfillment, expectations met, ecstatic. And we have Salty, feeling wronged, bitter and dramatic. With jealousy. All right, we have Giving Heart at the bottom. Showing love, caring actions, selfless gestures. All right, let's get some unsaid feelings of love, and then we'll get into the tarot. For Virgo, what does the person want to say to them? Or how is this person feeling about Virgo on a deep, emotional, intellectual level? The deepest level. Just say at the deepest level. feel like this person could be reminiscing about the memories or times they had with you. Some of you guys. Let's see what comes up. This was an instant fatal attraction. Yeah, so they're reminiscing about you. It's time to purge and release this toxicity. Somebody could be trying to get healthier in their life, healthier lifestyles. We have, it's time for me to escape this darkness. When I just heard stop playing the defense, so I don't know what that means. I want to be alone with you and do my magic on you. I have not seen that card yet. And I tried to unshackle myself. I am releasing my realizing my truth. You are my destiny. Very nice. I am working on myself to be the person you deserve. I'm hearing, will you wait for me? And then I'm breaking myself free from this. Wait for me. I trust in the universe and divine timing. I feel so empty. This world can't fulfill me. Seeing if there's any flippers in there. I'm gonna shuffle. See. All right. I'm finding the strength to end these cycles. I am completely depleted. The situation sucked the life right out of me, and we need to stay in separation for now. Have patience. I will be home. Or I will be back. Too, is what I'm hearing. I will be back, or I'll be home. I am gaining new perspectives on this connection. I am trapped in my own mind. I feel like I'm beyond fixed. And last card, I have deceived you. I deceived myself too. Limiting beliefs are getting the best of me. This is a codependent relationship. All right, let's get into the tarot. We're going to be using the Crow Tarot. We have the World at the bottom, and then we're also going to clarify with the Archangel Oracle deck. Well, Tarot Oracle. The Moon's coming out. Someone's emotions could be a mess right now. They're hot and cold. They're all over the place. Let's get 3 cards for what's entering new into Virgo's life from now to when they find this. 1 to 2 months out. What's new and what can they expect to see, hear, feel, whatever. What's coming in for them? 1 to 2 months out. This is a really beautiful deck. I don't know why I don't use it more on the channel. I have a lot of great decks like that. I guess it's because they're all over there, not right here, so it's harder for me to access them. Out of sight, out of mind type of thing. All right, we have the Page of Michael. Truthful, perspective, analytical, blunt, or perceptive. Okay, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. We have 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. And then we have Knight of Ariel. There's, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. And we have Page of Ariel. An excellent opportunity reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So here is the cards. There's an owl in this one. So owls represent wisdom. No, both cards have an owl. Okay, and then at the bottom we have, with the Pegasus, 7 of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. And I think that's the Wands. 7 of Wands, Queen of Gabriel. Passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. Maybe it's the Pentacles. I don't know. She's holding a wand in this card, and she's got the cat by her feet. So that more than likely is the Wands. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. Very nice. 9 of Gabriel. And Solutions, which is the balance card, 14. Oh my god, he looks like the guy of Sabrina. Henry Kinkle's dad. That's what he looks like. Alright, let's get into the tarot. I don't know if you guys watch Sabrina on Netflix. I do. That's what he reminds me of. What's coming in for Virgo? Virgo, please, for Virgo. What do they need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Lilith placements of Virgo. 2 of Pentacles and Death. So you're weighing out your options at this time, or you have a really big decision to make. I'm hearing radical acceptance. So you may have to accept something before moving through a new door in order to close the door behind you, a new chapter completely. Yep, the Hangman. You're embracing a shift, or you're trying to see through the lens of the scope, you know, of something differently here. 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Alright, what's coming in, please, for Virgo? What's their current energy? Okay, we're going to draw 4 cards for you guys. Okay, the double card, Capricorn energy. The Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy. So reminiscing, somebody from the past. 9 of Swords at the bottom. Okay, something could be burdening you or on your mind a lot lately. Heavily, very heavily. Maybe it could be causing you some type of stress, anxiety, or even sleepless nights. Having a hard time falling asleep, staying asleep. Something like that. Alright, let's get the person that it is that you're connecting to. And what are their thoughts, feelings, and intentions for you? So who is this person that's connecting to Virgo? Who's on Virgo's... Ooh, the Tower and the Ace of Cups. So somebody, your person could be going through a crisis. I don't know, using the word crisis, that's what I just heard, but they could be going through some type of life crisis or crisis in their life, but they are definitely heavenly thinking of you, and they want to celebrate with you, or they want a reunion with you. 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Okay, who is this person, please? They may have felt left out in the cold by you, or betrayed. 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. It could have been a fire sign for you guys. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Who's coming towards Virgo, please? 4 cards. Alright, we have the Fool, the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords. And one more. And the Chariot. Can't see your energy. We have Aries energy here. We have Earth energy with the 7 of Pentacles. That actually might be your energy. I'm not 100% sure. So don't quote me on it. And we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom with the Hangman. So it could be a Pisces for some of you guys. your opposite that you're connecting to or that's coming towards you. All right, let's get one card, please, for the overall energy for Virgo and this person. What is the overall energy, the shared combined energy? Oh, I just heard you guys are seeing things differently now. Like you and this person might not see or feel the same way about one another anymore, or are seeing things the same way about things. Like you're not seeing eye to eye. One card for the overall energy, please, for Virgo and this person. Okay, the High Priestess. So that's one of your energy cards, your major arcana, and the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Nine of Wands at the bottom. So I almost feel like the hardest part of something is over. Something's either been weighing heavily on you, or you're finally putting your energy in the right direction. Okay, the High Priestess is a very intuitive card. Your energy and also Gemini energy. Very intuitive. And then the Four of Pentacles is an energy of clinging on to tightly, not letting go, not wanting to let go, okay? Could even be maybe a little too overly hanging on to, whatever the word you want to use, the term. Clingy, obsessive. There could even be a little bit of fear because, you know, if you let go, you might not know what comes next after that. So it could be like a hanging on for dear life type of thing. So again, we're going to see what this is here for you. So let's clarify. Oh, I said I was going to use the Muse Tarot. Okay. So the Ace of Cups, Ace of Emotions, and the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Materials. See why the Devil's here for you. That could be an addiction, toxicity, or, I mean, it's the Devil energy. So you do the math. Why is the Devil here, please, for Virgo? There's the Devil. And I just noticed I have a lot of reverse in this deck, so that's probably going to drive me nuts. Like reversals. So yeah, let me flip these quick. So if it comes out in reverse, I know it's meant to come out in reverse. I just don't, I'm very OCD about my decks. Some decks I don't really care, but I'm using it right now, so I do care. I'm putting them in the wrong spot. Okay, there we go. Okay. I think we got it. Alright, here we go. We have the High Priestess now at the bottom. It's very nice. Alright, let's see why the Devil's here for you. Now, in this deck, the voices are swords. Okay, so the voices are swords. The materials are pentacles. The inspiration is wands. And let me see what the cups are. If they're cups, emotions are cups. Okay. All right. So let's see the Devil, please, for Virgo. The Lovers. And it came out sideways, so I'm almost getting to a Swords energy. You have a decision to make in love. Or you could have love coming in, or deciding whether or not you want to partake in love. Muse of emotions. So King of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of materials. Okay. Maybe you're striking a fine line between this person, like being fancied, or working on your own 10 of Pentacles. You never know. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at the Page of Swords for you. Your card came out, the Hermit. So why is the Page of Swords here, please, for Virgo? Maybe you just enjoy the thrill of love, or the seek of it. But once you have it, maybe then you're like, you're not interested in it anymore. I don't know. Let's see, why is the Page of Swords here? Or you haven't found anybody that rocks your boat with you. You know what I mean? The Star is coming out. Death card, Scorpio energy. I feel like your mindset recently regarding love may have changed recently, or you've had some type of epiphany moment. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles. So there's that hanging on card again. Show me the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. So you could be heading, again, confirmation for somebody. You could be heading towards a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius. Four of Cups. Feeling kind of stuck or embellished in discontentment, boredom, irrational thoughts, just discontentment altogether. Okay. Let's see why the High Priestess is here. Or no, hold on. That's for the overall energy. Okay. The Knight of Swords. So why is the Knight of Swords here, please, for Virgo? Okay, the Six of Cups. Again, past energy and temperance. That's Sagittarius energy, balance. So you could be reminiscing about a past relationship that maybe brought a lot of balance to you in your life. This could have been a very familiar connection I'm getting, but maybe you feel like this person has changed. Something about them deep down maybe has changed. Okay, let's see. Or maybe not. Maybe that's whatever. Maybe that doesn't matter, but for some of you guys, I am getting that, like, as a side message. Okay, so why is the Knight of Swords here, please? The 10 of Cups, 10 of Emotions. Yeah, they brought you emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness. Knight of Cups at the bottom. And you still feel like your heart's with them, or maybe vice versa. Okay. Maybe you want to see if you guys are still on the same page. Let's see. Why is the Six of Cups here, please, for Virgo? Yeah, it could be your own, you could be up in your mind lately, and that could be, like, your own worst enemy at this time. Like, the chains, why you're bonded to this devil, why the devil energy came out for you at this time. Maybe you're trapped in your head, or you're overthinking things, or just something's going on with you that you just either doesn't sit well with you, or this too shall pass type of thing. So let's see why the Six of Cups is here for you. Could even also mean the devil in the upright, that somebody needs more fun, or they're like in their sexual energy. So sacral chakra. Two of Cups. Yeah, you're reminiscing a time well spent with a certain somebody in your life, or you want to get back to love. You want to, you know, have somebody you can sit down with and have a full course candlelit dinner with at night, so, sort of thing, you know, so to speak. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Knight of Voices with Pegasus. So Pegasus, this is the twice now it's came out in your reading. Let's see more for that Six of Cups. Who is it that Virgo's reminiscing about? Okay, the Ace of Cups. Obviously a love interest. Who else would it be? The Sun at the bottom. They brought you a lot of happiness. Could have been another earth sign. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. The World, Sagittarius energy. Let's see for your overall energy why the Nine of Swords is here. Awakening, Judgment. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Virgo's overall energy? Okay, Strength at the bottom. Page of Cups. Some of you guys may be feeling a little vulnerable or feeling like maybe you revealed too much to this person, and like see how her chest is open, kind of like her stomach, and like letting into a whole nother world. So maybe you felt like you let this person in either to like parts of you that don't exist anymore, or like you've changed or you've outgrown something, or maybe you just kind of are feeling maybe a little more vulnerable than usual. We have the Eight of Cups at the bottom. The card talks about walking away, and the Empress. So let's see. Show me more for the Nine of Swords, please, for Virgo. Ten of Inspiration, Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're feeling devastated, or you're feeling like you've either committed to somebody in the past, or that wasn't worthy of your love, and now you are like trying hard not to make the same mistake twice. You don't want to reincorporate, you know, aspects from the past or carry in any baggage into this new connection. And even if this is a past person, you just don't want to make this, you know, repeat the past cycle. All right, Three of Cups, Ten of Wands. The Nine of Swords. Show me one more. Why is that Ten of Wands here? Strength. Yeah. You're doing everything in your will power to change, or at least to play fair this time around, or see from their perspective, their angle. So you guys are on like the same page. Three of Wands at the bottom, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. All right, let's clarify your person's energy. Let's see where they're coming from. We have their first card out was the Fool. So we have the Muse of Voices coming out, King of Swords, Gemini energy. Okay, why is a Fool here for the person on Virgo's mind or coming towards Virgo? All right. We got the World, the Cosmos. We got Seven of Swords. And that was in reverse, but we have the King of Wands, and we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Alright, so some of you, this person has walked away or is deciding not to look back for whatever reason. I don't know who this person is. But the Fool represents exciting new beginnings, like ignorance is bliss. So, and I guess new beginnings. So either they want to close the door or they want a second chance with you. So let's see the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, they might want another chance with you. We have the Queen of Cups here, the Chariot, meaning they're coming towards you. And the Seven of Pentacles is all about laying down a solid foundation with you, laying down roots. So we'll see. Could have another, or you could have an air sign coming towards you, or we have Sagittarius. We also have another earth sign, Cancerian energy here, and Aries energy, Pisces energy, Leo energy, well, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and Gemini energy. So show me the Seven of Pentacles. Their intentions. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. What are their intentions for Virgo with the Seven of Pentacles? So either they feel like you done them dirty, that Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So they're healing, working through something. The Fool, the Six of Pentacles. And the Hangman in reverse. Eight of Wands at the bottom. Some of you, they want to reach out to say that they have grown or they've healed. Excuse me. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here with the Seven of Pentacles? For their energy. It's bedtime for me after this. Okay, the Magician. So the Hierophant, they might want to, they may have feel like they done you dirty, but they want to, in a sense, they want to fix this, correct this with the Magician. So that's a good sign. And the Hierophant, because the Hierophant's at the bottom, that's a sign of higher level of commitment. It could even mean, indicate marriage. Let's see, why is the Nine of Swords here, or Ten of Swords for this person's energy? That could indicate an ending or the last straw on the camel's back. Ten of Swords. That's overkill. Alright, Justice is in reverse. But see why I don't like my cards in the reversal? Because I don't know if they're meant to come out like that. And then the Two of Pentacles. Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they feel like you've done them dirty for some reason, or there's a miscommunication. Or maybe they feel like, oh, this isn't going to be for all of you guys, but maybe they feel like you juggled them with the Two of Pentacles, or maybe, I don't know, maybe in worst case scenarios, they did this to you, Virgo. I don't know. Maybe they juggled you. Alright, let's see why the Chariot's here for them. Okay, just seen the Moon, the pink Moon, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, the Hermit in reverse. Alright. Well, if they're healed, then why are they... I don't know. I'm going to have to read the Hermit in reverse. Maybe they don't want to come towards you, or maybe they're counting on you to turn things around and to come towards them or make something right with them. I don't know. Or it could be the other way around. King of Pentacles, the Muse of Materials. So the King of Pentacles coming in very slow, or they have Earth in their chart. What else? Two of Swords. They have a decision to make. And the Seven of Cups. About options. Page of Swords. And the Three of Wands. The Page of Wands. Okay, let's clarify the overall energy. We have the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess. There's the Emperor and the Seven of Cups. I'm actually going to pick these all up quick before I get ahead of myself. And then we'll use these to draw the overall energy. That way we can just dive right into the oracle after this. And I'll have these all picked up anyway. Alright. Yeah, let's see why I'll pick up the other cards too. I'm getting tired, I know that. I gotta blow this candle out. Why is the High Priestess here and the Four of Pentacles for Virgo's overall energy, please? How about that, Felicia? How about that? We'll get the Kipperish too. And then remember I said the Dolls deck, so we'll do that. Why is the High Priestess card here? And we're going to get the Halloween Forever Oracle. So the Six of Cups is coming out for the High Priestess. So again, so what you're saying is that your intuition is right about somebody, or you can't help but feel that you're meant for somebody. Three of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Wands. But again, you could have been in your head a lot with that double energy. But this is overall energy clearing between both of you guys. So I don't, might just be for you specifically, collective. Or this is saying, if it was coming from your person's perspective, that they might have a lot to think about, or they still have strong feelings for you, but the likelihood or chance of you guys getting back together is really weighing heavily right now on them. Okay, let's see why the Four of Pentacles is here for your overall energy. Okay, I'm hearing Seasons Don't Beat the Reaps. That song by Blue Oyster. Seasons don't beat the reaper. So I'm hearing that song. We have the Tower in reverse. Okay, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. What more can you say about that? The Ace of Swords in reverse. Somebody lied about something. Or wasn't speaking their truth. The World. Again, it could have been a Sagittarius. We have the Chariot, Cancerian energy, and the Queen of Cups, or Pisces energy. We also have the Three of Swords at the bottom. They could have been somebody that broke your heart or broke your person's heart. Let's see. Let's read the Tower in reverse. Where's my vape? I have to grab my vape. You know that old saying, hurt people hurt people? Hang on. So it's like a continual and endless cycle of people hurting people. Hurting people. You know what I mean? You fell in love with somebody who still is in love with somebody else. So hurt people hurt people. So the Tower in reverse says, you may be resisting change and thereby delaying the inevitable, unnecessary destruction and upheaval. Do not fear change. Do not fear the Reaper, I was hearing. Do not fear change, as it may mean positive transformation and can serve as an important purpose in your life. Okay, the Ace of Swords in reverse. And there's the Owl of Wisdom in that High Priestess card. I know that's the Crow. That was in the Oracles I showed you. The Angel deck. So it says, lack of clarity might affect your ideas and intellectual ability at this time. Communication in your relationships and in your career will help avoid arguments, misinformation, and hostility. Be careful with your choice of words and express yourself directly and clearly. So the World, something's coming to an end or being closed out, or could be presenting itself a new opportunity with the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. So let's get one more to clarify that. Four of Pentacles. I'm almost feel like asking if there's something you're not seeing that you should know. We have the Double. Is there something that collective's not seeing clearly or needs to see pertaining whatever this Tower moment is? We have the Emperor and the Double. So Aries energy, Five of Swords at the bottom, Three of Swords as I split the deck. Okay, so there could have been somebody being held up by somebody else's false love or lies or self-limiting beliefs. Something about that, maybe some type of betrayal even with the Devil and the Emperor. Could even be a little bit of like tease energy or sexual energy. It could have been maybe like a sex-based connection, or I don't know. 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Inspiration. When somebody thought they were falling in, or when somebody thought it was love, it wasn't love. Okay. 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. They were getting juggled, yeah. And then I just heard the seeing eye sees all. We have the Moon. And what's done in the dark comes out. We have the 4 of Swords. With these fucking cards. 8 of Wands. So you're going to find out about something, or something's coming out. 8 of Wands, communication, Queen of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. Either about a betrayal, or how somebody done something in the dark. It's getting exposed. I don't know. Okay, let's clarify that energy. Let's see what we can't dig up. Let's get nosy. So we're going to get the Kipperish, and then whatever comes next after that. Actually, you know what? I got the Cosmic Insight, and I got the Earthbound combined with the Island Time and Wellness. So why don't we pull that? I haven't pulled from that. So what is this energy that you can tell? The collective, what do they need to know, please, about that energy that was just on the table? All right, photograph, reminiscing, missing you, and protect. You may need to protect something about your birthday or your images online. Somebody could be using that in some type of spell work. Resistance, photograph. Okay. And obfuscate, which means putting out the flame. So somebody may have tried to put their crap onto you for you to deal with, all because of seduction. Remember, like I said, something could have been a sex-based connection, or something about like tease energy, manipulation. I don't know. It could have been devil energy, I guess you could say. But there's definitely lies. There's something going on here. Somebody wasn't getting the whole side of the story, like the whole part of the story. We have the Grim Reaper and balance. Something's going to be balanced out, though. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. All right, so what does the collective need to know? Gift. Okay, I'm getting beware about a gift, because I just seen like poison. So something about a gift isn't what it appears to be. They're using this gift as a way in, or a manipulation tactic. Okay, so it's like kind of like that all that glitters isn't gold card. So you kind of need to look a little closer underneath the surface to see what their true intentions for you are. Yeah, we have death and arcana. They don't have, this person may not have good intentions for you, is what I'm getting. I don't know. And photograph and death. Yeah, they could be doing death magic on you. Some type of curse, hex, jinx. I don't know. We have palm tree, or fucking with your root chakra here. Failure, your career, maybe even. Your security, like I said, with palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries, like I was saying. Something about the moon, Luna, or the phases of the moon they could have been also working with. We have camera. Maybe somebody got some type of evidence, or could have caught a case. So reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from past, make new memories. And we have seduction. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. And then we have the butterfly. Remember I said I heard, okay, that's not that toxic card. I thought it was. We have permanence, soulmates, coffee cup, stabbed in the back, healthy choices, and growth. We have the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. So somebody is growing here, and somebody is not, obviously. It could be a paradigm. Use your intuition. Thank you, Spirit. Who is this person that's toying with Letitia over here? or that's, you know, messing around with an objective. Right, we already got a card want to come out. Okay, we have Lost Soul. Ooh, I don't like that card. Seeker of clarity, wander, confusion, defeat, and struggle. And the only reason I say that is because if you basically, if you're giving your, permission for like dark, evil, or dark spirits, entities, or even maybe even people that are dark and evil, permission, if you're like a lost soul or whatever, if you're giving them permission, they're going to basically use that to their advantage to do whatever they want with your soul or claim ownership to your soul. So you really need to be careful, because there really is evil people out there if you're not careful or know what you're doing. All right, who is this person that's messing with the collective? Okay, we have civil servant, guardian, or public good, public official, administrative duty, public administration. We have community. Okay, so I don't know. We have neighbors, team, connection, society, and cooperation. All right, what do we have? We have architect, weaver or blueprint of blueprints, planning, designs, supervision, construction. Somebody could have kids. This person could have kids is what I'm getting with that community card. We have learner, seeker of knowledge, and exquisitive, progress, aspirant, and explorer. We have animal shaman and spiritual seeker. Devotee of the inner path, meditation, insight, and practice. Animal shaman, animal spirit, spiritual leader, nature. So I'm getting like Native American energy, Indian. And then we have captain at the bottom. Navigator of destiny, voyage, leadership, decision-making, objective. Like pirate energy too. All right, this is called the Beloved Dead Oracle. What else is coming in for you guys? What else is going on? We have a Ouija coming out. Somebody could mess around with the Ouija board. Oh my God. We have Arcana. We have acts of love, yes or no. And we have expectation. I'm going to put all those back, I think, and just keep the Ouija one out. If they come back out again, then you know it's meant to be. There's too many cards. Got a little confused there. I don't know what one Spirit wants me to take. So, yeah, somebody's a witch and ancestry. They could use the Ouija board to communicate with the dead. They may use fear tactics. I just seen prophecy and things. They could be in a cult, some type of cult, and use fear tactics. We have shine. So we have, I don't know, maybe your light, irritates, or demons, or you're on the opposite side of the spectrum. We have bohemian. Okay, so something about bohemian energy, and then snake. Snake charmer. We have creativity. So like voodoo energy. Snake charmer. Snake whisperer. Or somebody's a snake, I don't know. That's was for Virgo. Okay, we have ancestry coming out. Creativity. could be very talented in certain things like painting, art. Okay, maybe you're a very creative person. You have a very natural talent for something. That's what I want to say. Maybe even music for some of you guys. Maybe you have a really good, maybe you're like cool with everybody, in a sense, like even if there was somebody that came in your aura or energy, you could sense it, but it wouldn't bother you. I don't know, maybe some of yous are immune to people like that. I don't know. I'm getting that for some of you guys too, that energy. Okay, so you're good with, like, you're cool with both sides of the clan, like good and bad people, or different nationalities, races. Okay, maybe you fit in with everybody. So this is a very specific message for somebody. All right, show me one more card, please, for Virgo. All right, we have Arcana, we have Grave, we have Privilege, we have Attention at the bottom, we have Invisible, and Acts of Love, Self-Care. Arcana, Grave, and then Privilege was sideways. Yeah, so maybe it was a blessing to be in your presence. So whoever I'm speaking to. What on this Privilege energy? I need to tell the collective. What on this Privilege energy can you tell the collective? All right, Change and Haunted. Drama. So you could be heavily on somebody's mind, either in a good way or a bad way. I feel like it could be a good way, but they could be haunted from the past from something else, or they're going through some type of change themselves. Show me this Grave energy with Arcana. Okay, we have Purpose. So you found your purpose in life. Driver. You could be a healer, or maybe you're the driving force that gets people onto the track of like healing or going within, or working with positive and negative forces, the shadow, maybe like your self node, your shadow self. Teacher, confirmation. With Religion, maybe you give people courage that they never had before. We have Chicken and we have Visitation. Maybe you didn't know this about yourself. Okay, Acts of Love, Self-Preservation, but you're about to. Limelight and self-preservation. You have Conflict and Sovereign with Optimism, Explorer, and Location. Alright, let's see, let's get, yeah, there's all that glitters card, that's funny. So let's do the Wisdom Oracle, and then we'll wrap up the reading, because I gotta go to bed, I'm tired. we have yang energy and deep knowing. For Virgo, please. Okay, I'm hearing Dress of Alchemy. Release your power. Okay, we have Round and Round, 25. Why, 31. So some of you guys could have been going literally round and round on this whole life train that was just bringing you in the same old circle, like the same circle over and over again. And now you're wondering, why did I keep going on that same ride when I could have just gotten off of it and gone a different route? Yeah, not for you. Chaos and conflict. So what else can you tell Virgo? Soulmate. Okay, I just seen soulmate and message in a bottle. Chaos and conflict. Observer. And to be fair. Happy, happy. So yeah, once you fully decide to get off this ride, whatever it is, you're gonna realize that you could have chose to be happy this whole time, or get off the ride and be happy. Okay. Yep. Truth be told, unloyal heart. So you had somebody that was there, willing to stand by your side, or that was loyal to you. Or this is you. You're the loyal heart. All right, let's get one more. Yin energy. Some of you guys may need to work. If you're the masculine, you may need to work more on your feminine energy, or that could be a very touchy subject for some of you guys. We have go the distance. Maybe there's a lot of blanks or unleft questions, question marks that you need to kind of... Yeah, we have the Thinker card coming out. Think about the fates. Or you have some type of mother wounds that you've endured in your life. What can you show collective about this yin energy? Co-create in the fates. Maybe you need to come up with your own, make your own story now, you know, create your own reality from the, you know, you need to like fill in the blanks, so to speak. Serendipity, co-create. TikTok. Yeah. Okay, truth be told, and building blocks. 14, 28. We have 30 with TikTok. And time for a nap, 24 at the bottom. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave it there. Let me actually get one more deck for you guys. Let's get the Spellcaster. Yeah, why don't we? It's called the Spellcaster Oracle. So you have answers coming that you need. You have answers coming. Travel. And lighten your load. So there's some things you need to either release from the past, burdens, or let go of, released. You know, healing. Exactly. Healing and travel. So whether this involves a question that you are never going to find the answer to, you need to accept that and realize you're never going to have the answers to the whys, and again, make up your own path. Create your own path. New beginnings, travel. Alright, so can we get some advice, please, for Virgo? see how Spirit chooses to wrap up this reading for you guys. All right, forgiveness, and I just heard to be fair again. So yeah, we have family, we have willpower, and we have closure. Some of you guys may need some type of closure with family, because family's in reverse. Okay. We have protection. We have good luck. Okay. Also, somebody could be pregnant. We have lighten your load and animals. So animals are actually very good stress relievers. We have transformation at the bottom. And new beginnings. Well, I don't know. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they create the stress, but they're very, animals are very good. They're good to have around. They protect you, and yeah, they can read, they're in tune with spirits, like the spiritual realm. All right, we have friendship and trust at the bottom. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments. Sending love and light. Take care and stay blessed. Again, if you have any questions, need any help, need a remedy, need me to pray for somebody, or anything of that nature, email me, get a hold of me, or leave a comment if you feel comfortable. I do read all my comments. All right, till next time. And don't forget to check out my Etsy page and hit the like if this resonated for you. Till next time, take care. Peace.